Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at your life and thought, this isn't it? I'm meant for more. But no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to gain traction. Well, here's the truth most people don't realise. Success isn't about trying harder. It's about creating alignment between your vision, your drive, and your actions. That's why I created the ARC system. And once you hear it, you may begin to notice how quickly things start to shift. I remember working with a guy, crazy talented, tons, and I mean tons of passion, but just completely stuck. And I remember him saying, John, I feel like I'm running in circles. And I told him, look, you don't need more answers. You don't need to go and solve more problems. You need a new internal map. And that's what ARC gives you. The first step is achieve. What is it that you actually want? What do you want to achieve? And this is not like surface stuff, not what sounds good on social media. I'm talking about clarity so sharp you can see it, feel it, smell it. Because when you get crystal clear on the results that you want, your brain starts organizing everything to pull you toward it. Your goal is like a satellite navigation GPS. If you don't type in the exact address, well, how can you expect to get there? So take a second. Picture it in vivid detail. That's your A, that achieve, the thing that you want. And then the second step is R, the reason. And this is the piece that most people, they skip. And so what I want you to do is ask yourself, why does this matter to you? And really kind of get into the burning desire. You know, what's the fire behind the goal? Because unless your reason makes you tear up, grit your teeth, or get chills, you won't fight for it when life punches you in the face. One client told me, I want to be successful. And I asked, why? Why do you want to be successful? What does that mean to you? And after a few minutes, he said, because I watched my dad work 3 jobs and I want my kids to know me, not just hear about me. Boom. That's a reason that fuels resilience. So your reason, if you look at it this way, is rocket fuel. The more emotional the fuel, the higher that you will go. So pause for a moment and ask yourself, what's my reason? That's your R, the reason that you want this, the burning desire. And now we hit C, the creation stages. This is where people stall. They have ideas, they have like notebooks full of ideas, they're waiting for the perfect plan. But results don't come from thinking, they come from creating. So I asked the same client, I asked them, what are 3 things that you can do right now to build momentum? Get started, don't overthink it, just go. And he said, well, I suppose I could register my business name, I could message 3 potential clients, I could block 1 hour out every night to build something. And there it was, simple, real, actionable. And once it started moving, well, that's what momentum's like. He couldn't stop. Momentum isn't magic, it's just physics. A rocket uses most of its energy just to lift off, but once it's moving, it glides. So ask yourself, what can I create today that future me will thank me for? And that's your C. That's the creation. That's how you get momentum going. Now, imagine 90 days from now. You've used the ARC planning system. You've gotten clear. You've connected to your why. And you've taken this aligned action. You feel focused, lighter, more dangerous in the best way, because ARC didn't just give you a tool, it rewired your mind for movement. And when clarity, desire, and momentum are aligned, that's when everything changes. Now, if you like a copy of the ARC workbook, if you DM or comment the word ARC, I'll send it over to you completely free. So here's your challenge. Use ARC today. Define with clarity what it is that you want. Find the reason that you'll fight for it, something that's really burning deep inside. And then take 3 small actions that will get that momentum, that will get you moving. Because clarity creates power, and passion fuels persistence, and action builds unstoppable momentum. This is how you arc your life. So you don't need permission to start. You just need to start.